he did everything right. He went to college, built a career, and worked those late nights and long weekends. By the time he turned 34, he was earning over $100,000 a year. On paper, he had succeeded. But one emergency revealed just how fragile his life really was. Every morning, Mark left his house before sunrise. He lived on a quiet suburban street, had a new SUV sitting in the driveway, and a fancy coffee machine he barely had time to use. His paycheck arrived like clockwork every 2 weeks, and just as reliably, it disappeared. Mortgage payments, car payments, student loans, credit cards, and of course, all those subscriptions he forgot he was still paying for. Mark wasn't reckless. He was just normal. Like many of us, Mark believed something simple. If you earn more money, life gets easier. So every raise he got came with an upgrade. A bigger house for the future. A nicer car as a well-deserved reward. More meals out because honestly, he was just too tired to cook. What he didn't realize was this. His lifestyle was growing faster than his income. Then one afternoon, everything changed. A sharp pain, a rushed trip to the emergency room, bright lights and long, anxious hours. Mark survived, but weeks later, the bill arrived. Insurance covered part of it, but not enough. $18,400. He stared at that number longer than he had ever stared at the diploma hanging on his wall. He checked his savings account. There was almost nothing there. That night, Mark opened his banking app, and the truth was crystal clear. He wasn't wealthy. He wasn't secure. He was one paycheck away from falling apart. Here's what no one really tells you about money. In America, a six-figure income does not guarantee freedom. Often, it just guarantees bigger monthly payments. Debt feels harmless at first. Credit cards feel manageable. Bills feel normal. Until life interrupts. Mark didn't go broke because he failed. He went broke because he believed the myth that a high income equals wealth. Real wealth isn't about how much you make. It's about how much margin you have when something inevitably goes wrong. This story isn't just about Mark. It's about the millions of people earning $70,000, $90,000, even well into six figures, and still living paycheck to paycheck. Not because they're lazy, and not because they're irresponsible, but because no one ever taught them how money really works. If this story made you pause, that's intentional. This channel exists to share real stories about money stories that help you think differently, without the hype and without the shame. If you want to understand money before it teaches you the hard way, consider subscribing. New stories are coming, and the next one might sound even more familiar than this.